right. Thanks for coming. We'll start with our feet on the floor and start with the bridge. And this will give everyone a chance to wake up at our own pace, its own pace. So basically your feet are on the floor, four corners of feet, equally pressing. Curl up and down. And exhale up and down. And the goal is to start waking up each part of the vertebra, each part of the spine. You can imagine you have a football between your knees, your glutes, your hamstrings are working. And then we're going to hold this next one and just hold. Arms can go overhead and you're just enjoying. Hips are even. 10, 9, 8, 7, beautiful. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, curl back down. Pull both legs into your belly and move your thighs in a little circle 3 times one way and 3 times the other. And then we'll move our ankles 5 circles one way and 5 the other. And then we'll add on, and you can go back into a bridge. If you'd like to use your roller this time, you can on your feet, under your feet. Curl up 5 times with or without the roller. 4, 2, and that'll really get those hamstrings more active. 3. All right, 2 more. 2, and then take 1 more and hold, curl up. All right, if you would like to add on, lift up your right leg and drop your hips up and down with one leg in the air, softly pointing the toe the toes that are in the air. 10 times total, so 5 more. 4, 3, 2, lower the foot on the floor or on the roller, lift up the other leg, point the toes in the air, and lift up 10 times. Now you're going to lower that foot and then lift up the other leg, pull the toes back with the leg in the air, and go up and down. Now lower that foot and lift up the other one, pull the toes back. 10. Breathing. Lower that foot. Good girl. Lower your spine. This time the happy baby. So one hand, one foot, one hand the other. And you can rock right and left here or just stay still. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then hug the legs again. Now, to add on, lift your shoulder blades off the mat, stretch out, and then hug. Point, now flex. Point, flex when you stretch out. Point, flex. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug the legs, and then we're going to point and flex the feet either at the same time or opposite like I'm doing, either one. Add some circles again. Add some circles the other way. And we'll lift up the legs. Hold on to the underside of the right thigh. Lift up your shoulder blades. Single, straight, leg, stretch. Softly point. Very good, Michelle. All right, 4 more this way. Good, Polly. Lift your shoulders a little higher, Polly, and then pull your toes back. 10. It's going to feel a little bit more stretchy here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then rest. We're going to take this roller out of the way. Put your left leg all the way down and put your right leg in the air. Your hands can frame the face. Circle the thigh up in the sky. I didn't mean to rhyme it, but it did. And a little bigger is going to be harder. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then hug it. Hug that leg. We're going to point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. And then we're going to take the other leg up. So the leg we just worked on the floor, the right one, the left leg's in the air. Draw circles and keep your ribs towards the mat. You might find it easier to keep your ribs down by putting a pillow underneath your head and shoulders, or by bending the leg that's on the floor like that, Polly, good, or even bending the knee that's in the air. We're going to take 10 one way. Now we're going the other way. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Bigger is going to be harder. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then hug. You can point and flex. You can do all those things that wake up your ankle. We are going to take both legs, hug them in, ankle circles or toes, point and spread. Lift up both legs and glue the legs together. Now your hands are on the floor. You can take a legs as a unit in a corkscrew. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now the head and shoulders are down on the mat. If they keep popping up, you can put a pillow underneath your shoulders and or your head. The bigger the circle, the harder it is. We're going to take 4 here. 3, 2, 1 more. Now the hands are going to go to the inner ankles. The knees are going to press out. Your elbows might even help those knees press out. And we'll do a double crunch here. The legs are up. Now the hands are behind the head. So this may be your crunch. Up and down 3 times with the torso. Let me show you the bottom part. Up by lifting up your hips. 2, good, Michelle. You know where I'm going. So if you know where I'm going, you can do both. So 2 ends together look like this. Up, up, and you try not to slap, and you lower with control. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then rest. We're going to take the right ankle to the left thigh, reach the hands through the window, and either interlace behind your thigh or around the shin. You can rock your body. That's right, Karen, you might grab a pillow. You're going to just exhale out any tension. Very good. Relax your jaw. Relax your hip. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and do the other side, ankle to thigh. Reach your hands through. Now you can rock a little too as it makes you're able to relax a little easier with this. Hi, Marty. This is a hip opener. Feel your neck and face soften. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Stay as long as you need here. We'll go into a crisscross. If you need to stretch more, please do. If you're doing crisscross, your feet are on an imaginary table, hands behind your head, point, and then exhale, rotate. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now pull your toes back and do 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now while you're here, take a big V with your legs. It's going to be an inner thigh stretch. You can add some more of these ankle movements again. And the other way. Point and flex. And then hold. And 10. 5. And then inhale. On the exhale, lower. We're going to take it to the side. You can rest on your arm. Your legs are forward. You're going to draw a line up your leg and stretch out the top leg. Inhale, draw a line up the leg, stretch it out to the sky. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we're going to go the other way. So go up, then bend your knees. 1, or your knees, excuse me. 2, stretch up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Enjoy that stretchy feeling. 9. Now grab that leg. You're going to hold it. Okay, this is a great stretch. If you can't grab your leg, grab a ring or a Dynaband around your foot and then hang on that way. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaw. 10. Inhale. And exhale that leg ahead of you. It's a little bit, it's resting on the floor about 90 degrees. Lift up the bottom leg with softly pointed toes. Lift up and down. You're trying to keep this jaw soft, your shoulders soft. Point up and down. Now we're going to flex the foot and do 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now, before we do the other side, we're going to go to our belly. Your hands can be a pillow underneath your forehead. Lift up your right leg and lower, and then lift up your left leg and lower. Inhale your right, and then your left, and your right. And you're pivoting off your hip bone. So you're going to feel the hamstring and the glute. And this is really important if you have a job where you have to sit a lot, or if you work, you drive a lot. So we're going to feel the hamstring, feel the glute. 4 more sets, 3 more sets, 2 more sets, 1 more set. Now you're going to lift up both legs and tap the feet while the knees are off the floor and the feet are in the air, and tap the feet together. Try to relax your shoulders. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Relax your feet. Now hover your body above the mat. Your hands are probably going to be near your shoulders. They're comfortable. You're just lifting up and down without them on the floor yet. Good, Marty. Good, Polly. But you see how your breath naturally goes up, then your breath naturally lowers you a little. Now you're probably going to sneak your hands a little more forward so they don't feel like they're jamming your shoulders. When you lift up next time, put your hands on the floor. If you feel like you're free and clear, push up. If you feel like you're jammed, put your arms wider or further away. Now we're going to lower our body, lift up both thighs. They're together lifting. Now lower the thighs, lift up your back without your hands, then let your hands assist. And exhale. Gorgeous. Let's take the head down or the cheek down, lift up both legs. Lower the legs, lift up your torso. Let your hands assist. And exhale, lower. Now lift up your legs. Lower your legs, lift up your back. And lower, lift up your thighs. Lift up your torso. And lower, lift up your legs. Lift up your back and hold. 10, 9, 8, beautiful. 7, and breathe into the upper back. 6, 5, you can move your neck to make sure it's free. 4, 3, that looks great. 2, good, Marty. On your exhale, lower down. Good, let your hands be beside your hips, one and then the other. Lift up your back. Now just leave your arms in the air. Let your back glide up and down. If you want to lift up your legs, you can. Just breathe. Now, if you would like a child pose, take that now. If you need a puppy dog pose, you can leave the booty in the air. So if your knees are okay to flex, put your hips to your heels. If you need to leave your booty in the air, you can. 5. Actually, if you need to sit, this is a good chance too. 4, 3, 2, and then come back down to your belly. And we're going to take the interlace finger position. If you can't interlace or hold your hands, then just do the one we did where your hands are beside your hips. Lift up your back, lift up your legs, and breathe. There you go, Catherine. And up and down with your breath. 8. Switch your hands, the other pinky's on the outside, and lift up. And lower. Now you can bend the knees here. You can hold on to your hands to your feet. If you need to just do the one we did, that's fine too. Otherwise, lift up. And rest. We're going to do that one more time. And go up. And rest. Child pose. This time you can put your knees wide like you're a little frog. Let your belly go right in the middle. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands on the floor, underneath your shoulder, knees on the floor, and just take cat-cow, round, and lift. Exhale, and inhale. Again. Then if you want to add on, make a big circle with your pelvis. So act like you've got a paintbrush on your hips and you're drawing the biggest circle behind you. That's going to feel like you get different areas stretched that you couldn't before. Go the other way when you're ready. Yep. And so you can look at how there's a couple ways to do it. You see how my arms are just basically still and I'm only moving my pelvis. That's one way. And then some of you are doing the big way. So if you want to experiment and see what works for you, try it out. The hips are going to isolate the low back a little bit more, but if you've got shoulder tightness, you might like the other ones. Now, if you want to add on, curl your toes, lift your knees, and then you can do a cat-cow here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then of course you can go out to a fuller plank, either on your knees or your toes, your forearms or your hands, and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Rib up a little bit, Catherine. 3. Yep, put pubic bone under. 2. Yeah. And 1. Now turn sideways. You can double up your mat. Lift up and just hold for 10. Doing great. It's like you're up against a wall. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Challenge yourself to stay off the floor on the knees as you go to the other side. You're on the elbow only. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then come back to your elbows and hold again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Rest your pelvis. Now this is Sphinx, but you can also take Cobra or Swan. 8, 7, 6. Gorgeous. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to take another plank, but we'll add on a small variation. Lift up your hips, and if you want to add on, push through your toes, drop back through your heels 10 times. 10, 9, good. 8, 7, good, Betty. 6, 5, good, Valletta. 4, 3, 2, very good. And if you had tight feet or ankles, you can feel that definitely, huh? So now this is on the side plank. Take your hand behind your ear. I've got my mat doubled up here. You're going to go up. And then with this upper body, you're going to rotate towards the floor and then back into an imaginary wall behind you. Exhale as you rotate. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to take the other side. I want to see you, but you're welcome to turn around. Take your elbow under, go up into a plank. Exhale, rotate, rotate, rotate. Really strong on the arm. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Go back to your front plank. We're going to do 3 sets of these planks here and then change it up. Elbows down, lift up. Now this time, lift your hips high and then go to plank. Lift your hips high, go to plank. Lift your hips high like dolphin, go to plank. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 3 more. Up, 2, 1. Now turn to me. You're going to be on a side plank. I'm going to lift up. Take it up. See if the top arm can draw 5 circles one way. Feel the wonderful stretch. The other way, but keep the torso stable. I have to double up this mat a little bit more. 5. Gorgeous. Inhale, ta-da. Exhale, other side. I'm going to turn to see you, but if you want to do that how you are facing the other way, that's fine. I just want to see you. So go up into plank. Lift up that arm. Draw 5 circles one way. Go the other way. Inhale. And then exhale, lower down. Lower your booty. Take your feet out like a big V. And again, it's a good time for a stretch if you need it. We're going to go right down the middle and inner thighs. Take 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, Inhale, and on the exhale, come back. One possibility here is reverse plank with your roller. Without it, the knees bent is a possibility. The legs long is a possibility. So if you're doing it long, your inhale lifts you up. Now your heels are on that roller if you want that. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, and then exhale. Now we'll take the feet together and make a bound angle. You can rest your elbows on your calves if you want, or just stretch here. Without that, either way. Five, 4, 3, 2, inhale, and exhale. Gently come back up. Take those legs out again. If you're using the bent knee variation, it's a shorter lever, that's fine. Take your fingers behind you towards your booty. Lift up. Those of you that want more work can add on a single raise. Option is 10 reps, but of course, do what you can. 6, 5, you can also point and flex. 4, good Marty. 3, leave the hips up. Breathing. 2, 1, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Now I'm going to move the roller for a moment. We're going to do a roll down. Do a partial roll down where you inhale and you exhale, only you go back 8 reps, wherever you can keep your feet from kicking. Maybe different. You might need a band. You're going to pull your belly in. And let's do 3 more. 2 more. Now you might just do that, or you might make it harder. Roll all the way down. Exhale up. Roll all the way down. And up. Good. I like it. So you can do what you need. So I am showing different variations. The low arms is going to be easier. Let's say you want to do a little bit harder. You can frame your face. See how that's harder? Squeeze your knees. Come up. Keep your arms near your ears. That's going to make it harder. So you see how I'm layering it. You can choose the variation you need. 2 more. We have 1 more. Inhale. Exhale up. Go over. Now try to take 20 seconds down. 1, 2. Good. Squeeze your legs together. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 18, 19, 20. Take the right knee over, right knee down, twist. The right arm is going to be out like a T for a rotation. We'll hold 40 seconds here. The body will start relaxing as you are here. Inhale. Now on the exhale, realign your spine. We're going to take it to the other side. Leg long, knee down twist, left arm out. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale. And then on the exhale, gently come back to your belly side. And we'll take a hand underneath the forehead, both hands. Go to a right leg lift and a left leg lift. So you're back to a hip extension that we've done before, but now we're going to add fingertips at your temples. Lift up your back with your hip. Lift up your back with your other hip. And then just keep doing this, back and leg. Now you can add on when the right leg's up, your body still lifts, but you rotate a little bit more towards that leg that's in the air. Go up and add that rotation. Up and add that rotation. Up and add that rotation. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now leave your hands down again. Lift up the legs, right, left, right, left. Now that's your backup plan. And Karen, if you can, it's a long knee. Does that help? Yeah, long knee. Yep. Now, if you want to add on swimming, right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg lift. Inhale. Now, if you want it harder, all the limbs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Rest for a moment and either take your hands beside you and lift, or interlace your fingers and lift, or take your ankles and lift. All right, hold 10. And rest. Child pose, walk your fingertips over to one side. Take it far to the right, for example, till your left rib cage gets a stretch. Open up that rib cage. Go really long in your arm, Catherine, and you'll feel it more. And your head can come off the floor too. Yeah. And then walk it to the other side. Long arm. Roll, rotation. And then come back and decide if you'd like your roller for a plank, you can. If you don't want it, you don't have to, or if you don't have one. But if you'd like it, you're going to put it underneath your shins, put your arms down, and you can just hold or bend your knees like an inchworm and go in and out. You can internally rotate your toes towards each other, your legs towards each other, or you can just stay put and take 6 more. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now rest any way you want to. I'm going to rest with the booty in the air and the roller underneath my shins. It's a way to decompress the low back, but of course you can do it any way you need to. You can do another plank without your roller, or if you like your roller, I'm going to demo the oblique hip lift. So it looks like you lift your hips to one corner, the knees stay long, and then you lift them to the other corner. You lift, press into your arms, and you lift. And you do 6. And you do 5, 4, 3, 2. And then rest somehow. This time I'm going to add an elbow bend, so it's like you're patting yourself on your back in the child pose. 5, 4, 3, 2. And then either go back to a plank or take your knees to your left elbow and then to your plank and then right elbow. So it's kind of like you're doing a mogul. All right, we've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Arms can bend like you're patting yourself on the back. And then we'll get rid of the roller. But if you want to do this on the wall, you can. It's going to be a push-up, either a cube, which looks like this, a knee, or toes. Now you could also do this on the wall. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Great, guys. 4, 3, good Karen, good Betty. 2, 1. Perfect. I'm going to put us in a different stretch. Put your booty down and take your left arm to the inside of your right knee-ish. Right arm up and over. Reach over. You don't have to touch your foot, but you're heading that way. There you go. Good, Polly. That should feel good. Breathe into that side you're stretching. I like to move a little too. I like to rotate or rock. Very good, Michelle. That looks more open. Good. That's it, Richard. 10. Really try to breathe into that side. Add that focus. Inhale. Exhale up and over to the other side. Now your right hand goes to the inner left knee. Your left arm goes up and over. There it is. Very good. Breathing. Five, 4, 3. Yep, nice, Richard. 2. Now what we're going to do is go right down the middle and just see if you're any more open and relax. 10. And then 1. Come back up. Feet on the floor. Your knees might even bend a bit. We're going to take a finger in the water on the right and finger in the water on the left. And water skier is the name of this on the Cadillac. Rotation, roll down. 8. Now you can go lower. Where can you go without your legs kicking up? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, 30 seconds down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this will be harder, arms up. This will be easier. This will be easiest. Squeeze the knees together. Now right here, you can walk your feet out a little bit more. All right, try 15. Good, try 10. 4, 3, 2, full body stretch. Now fingertips behind your head, walk your feet up. The modification for double leg stretch is to just move your bent knees back and forth. Here's a harder one. Lift up your shoulder blades and move your knees back and forth. Here's the hardest one. Legs go long and then your legs keep together. They're glued together, but then they go down towards the floor. Your ribs are down. That's how low you know to go. All right, I like to add a point and flex for those nerves and for those ankles. 6, 5, 4, 3, lift up your shoulders, 2, 1. Perfect. Take the feet wider than your mat. Take the right knee down. If you'd like to add on, put your left ankle on top of that thigh and press it down. If that's too much, put your foot back on the floor. Otherwise, relax. Breathe low. Take another inhale, and on your exhale, bring the feet are on the floor, wider than your mat. Drop the left inner knee down. If you want to add on, put the right ankle on top of that. Five, 4, 3, 2, inhale, bring it back up. Now both legs are going to go up. This is going to be a rotation with long legs. So it looks like you're a pair of scissors in the legs, and then it adds a rotation in the upper body. So your left shoulder heads towards your left thigh, or left shoulder to right thigh, right elbow to left thigh. 10, 9, 8, 7, and your ribs are on the mat. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let your head down and take a hamstring stretch with the right leg. You can add on ankle roll each way. You could even use a band if you want.
Also, if you need a sip of water, take it. Yeah.
Oh, good. Good. Belly of the muscle. Cross the midline. Cross the midline a little more. You can also take the leg out more like a V or an inner thigh stretch. Good. Pour the other leg down. Very good. 10. And then let that leg down. Now lift up the other leg. You're going to use the band if you want to. You're in a hamstring stretch. I'll grab the band for my second leg just to show. Hamstring. Whoops, sorry. Hamstring. Straight up and down. The other leg cores down unless you're modifying. Cross the midline a little bit. You can go out wide. Big V, inner thigh stretch. Other leg pours down. Come on back up and let's turn on our side. This is going to be a quad stretch. You're going to use your arm like a pillow and you're going to put your foot in your hand. Now, that's what most of us will do. You know that you're also welcome to lie on your back and do a quad stretch this way. It's a lot more intense. The roller is perfect, Betty. That's great. The arms overhead is a nice little touch too if you're lying on the roller or on your back. Rib towards the pubic bone towards the rib. Is that a little easier, Catherine? Looks a little easier. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to do the other side. So you might be on your other side or you might pull your leg under. So you could be on your arm. Polly, you might find you can just lie on your side and do it. It might be easier just to do it like that. And we'll take 5, 4, 3, 2, and on the 1, relax that. I'm going to use the roller this time underneath the pelvis. Make sure it's the far end of the pelvis so that your low back doesn't feel any more curved. You can just rest. You can also do this on the floor, or you can put your feet up on the wall, or you can do a leg extension and just let everything go. Just about 20 seconds here where you're letting the mind soften, letting the hips soften. Now, I'm going to release that. You can release it slowly and just notice how it feels when you lie down. Take a moment to shake out any tension and just be one with your breath. Nothing in the past, nothing in the future. Just let yourself be here. Good. As if you are a cloud. The cloud is supporting you, your feet, your legs, your hips. The cloud is supporting your waist, your arms. Let everything go. Just follow the breath. A few more cycles here.
So keep that soft feeling as you wake up your fingers and toes and come up
Towards a seated position, lifting up through your spine without much effort. And take a moment to drop an ear to shoulder and to put your hand down and pull that neck just a little. And we'll lift up and drop the other. The arm goes down. Relax both shoulders. The side, just release any more tension. Both hands behind your head, chin to chest, and drop. Elbows closer together. And then lift up, but keep the eyes soft. You can put a hand on one heart and then the other hand on top of that hand. Just ask yourself what you need today. Make a promise to honor those needs. And whenever you're ready, let your eyes open and come back into the room with much care. Thank you so much. Beata, Betty, Michelle, Rick, Karen, Peggy, Marty, Catherine. Thank you guys. Have a great day. Thank you so much.